And the first thing we're going to do is cover plotting ordered pairs. Clean up that R a little bit. Okay, so that's if we have, say, our intersection here. Okay, so the axis going from left to right, that's our x-axis. And the axis going up and down is our y-axis. Okay, now the point where they intersect, that's the origin. Is the origin. Okay. Now this can be called either the rectangular coordinate, the Cartesian coordinate, the xy coordinate. All of them mean the exact same thing. The rectangular coordinate or in some cases just the xy plane. Okay. Now if you want to just plot a coordinate, your first component is always going to be your x value, and your second component is going to be your y value. So to plot your point on a graph, use the ordered pair. And your ordered pair is just your x and y value. Okay. Where your x value tells you where to go from left to right. And your y value will tell you where to go up and down. All right, so let's say, for example, if we wanted to plot the points or plot the ordered pairs, let's say if we want to plot the point 1, 4, 2, 3, negative 1, 2, and 0, 0. Okay, so all we have to do, we're going to draw our same XY axis here. Okay, so this is our X, and this is our y. And our x-axis is just like our number line. Remember, right where they intersect, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then going to the left, the numbers are just going to be negative. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Now for your y-axis, going up is going to be positive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make that 5. And down is going to be negative. We have -1, -2. Make that -3. That should be enough. Okay. Now for point 1, 4, the 1 tells you it's going to go to the right 1 space. Bless you.
Thank you.
And the 4 tells you it's going to go up 4. So you're going to start at 0, 0. You're going to go to the right 1. Then you're going to go up 4. Okay, so that's your point 1, 4. Okay. Same thing with point 2, 3. You're going to go to the right 2 spaces. Then you're going to go up 3 spaces. So starting right at the origin, you're going to go to the right twice and up 3. Okay. Same with -1, 2. Starting at the origin, you're going to go to the left -1 spaces. So that means you're going to start here. You're going to go to -1. Then you're going to go up 2. So you go -1, up 2. And 0, 0, that's just another way to say the origin. So 0, 0 is actually right there. So draw a little arrow there. That's our point 0, 0. Oh, bless you. Any questions on that one? All right, I'll leave that up for a few more seconds. Right. Okay. Now the ordered pair is really just the relation between the two variables. It's saying that when x is equal to one value, y is equal to this particular one. Same thing if y is equal to some value, x is equal to a particular one. Okay, so the ordered pair, oh, bring that down some. Is a solution to an equation in two variables. If we know that if we replace the x and y, it will be true. Result in a true statement. Okay, so let's say, for example, let's say if we have, let me find a good problem here. Say for 3x plus 2y equals 6. Oh, wrong one. Is 1, 1 a solution? Okay, so remember, whenever you have an ordered pair like this, your first one, that's your x value. And your second component, that's your y value. Now, if you plug both of those in and it comes out to be true, then you know it's a solution. If you plug them in and it's false, then it's not a solution. So 3x plus 2y equals 6. If we replace x with 1 and y with 1, it's 3 times 1 plus 2 times 1 equals 6, which gives us 3 plus 2 equals 6, which is false. Okay, so we know that 1, 1 is not a solution. Okay, so let's say if we wanted to try for an example, let's say for 3x plus 7y equals 17 is 1, 2 a solution? Okay. So for this one, it's the exact same thing. If you have the point 1, 2, that just means that x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. Bring that up a little bit. Okay. So if we plug those in, our 3x plus 7y equals 17, that just becomes 3 times 1 plus 7 times 2 equals 17. Okay, so 3 times 1 is just 3. And 7 times 2 is 14 equals 17. So really we end up with 17 equals 17, which is true. Okay, so once we end up with a true statement, we know that it's a solution. So we know that the point 1, 2 is a solution. Does that make sense? All right. Any questions on this one? All right, I'll leave that up for a few seconds. All right. Okay, so let's say, for example, let's say if we want to complete the ordered pair, for, let's say we have 3x plus y equals 12. Let's say for A, if you have 0 and some unknown y. Say for problem B, we have some unknown x, but we know that our y is 6. And for problem C, let's say we know that our x is -1, but we don't know what our y is. Okay, so whenever they just give you one, you use that one to solve for the other. So we know we have 0 and some unknown. Okay, that's basically just telling us we know that x is equal to 0. And this is really just telling us solve for y. Okay, so we know this is our equation here. So that means 3x plus y equals 12. We just become 3 times 0 plus y equals 12. Okay, so we know 3 times 0 is just 0. So 0 plus y is equal to 12, or just y is equal to 12. Okay, so we know that whenever x is equal to 0, our y is going to equal 12. So we have 0, 12. It just says when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 12. All right, any questions on that one? All right, so we're going to do the same thing for b. Kind of separate that a little. Okay, so we know we have some unknown x and 6. Okay, so in this one, we know that y is equal to 6. So we just have to solve for x. Oh, bring that up some. See if I can zoom out a little. There we go. Okay, so that means when we have our 3x plus y equals 12, we can plug in y equals 6. So 3x